would you date with an American?
With an American, yeah. I
Your ultimate travel companion. Download the app for free and embark on a journey where your adventures not only become unforgettable memories, but also opportunities to earn. With Passport Bros, your travel content is more than just photos and videos. It's your ticket to a fully monetizable network of like-minded adventurers. Imagine making money from your travel stories. Post videos, share your experiences, and let the world be a part of your journey. But that's not all. Connect with travelers from around the globe, join co-ed groups, and make lasting friendships, perhaps even with foreign women who share your passion for exploration. And here's the best part. Store your earnings securely in your Passport Bros wallet. No hassle, no worries. Just seamless transactions wherever your travels take you. Looking for the best local experiences? Passport Bros has got you covered. Get personalized recommendations for tour guides, rentals, and the hottest clubs in town. Did we mention the app is absolutely free to download? That's right. Your passport to a world of adventure is just a click away. And here's the cherry on top. With Passport Bros, you can make money while exploring new places. Turn your passion for travel into a source of income, right from your mobile device. So what are you waiting for? Download Passport Bros now, share your journey, connect with fellow explorers, and let the adventure begin.
Download now on the App Store and Google Play.
All right, man, and we are live. Welcome, family, to another show. It is your man BMT in the building, and we got another show for you guys today. We got another hit piece on the Passport Bros. This time, it's an article written by Barron, which is really strange because it's a financial institution or financial, I want to say, magazine / blog. So they do updates on stocks and bonds and crypto, mostly articles about finances, basically. So why they would do a hit piece on the Passport Bros is beyond me, but that just goes to show you the power of the popularity of the Passport Bros. So what I'm imagining is what's happening, because they keep concentrating on Medellin as if that's the only city that we frequent, and we know it's a large percentage of Passport Bros that love Medellin, including myself. But what I'm imagining is it must be some writers or digital nomads out there that might work part-time for these blogs, and they just feel like, hey, you know what, let me take a shot at it. It's an easy way to get some traction on my name. It's an easy way to get some clicks and views for the article. Okay, because we've been knowing that, all these cities that a lot of Passport Bros frequent, the same thing has been going on before the coining of the phrase. And I coined the phrase, late 2020, early 2021. So this is interesting. Like I said, it's almost like the Wall Street Journal, and I think the Wall Street Journal might have written on the Passport Bros as well. But we're gonna go through their article. First, let me give everybody a shout out in the chat. We got 42 in the room already, guys. Appreciate you coming on, tuning in. I know it's Friday night out there in the States, Friday evening. What you guys doing? Hope you guys not out there simping it up. All right, tricking off them dollars. Remember, a day, or a trip to a club or a section is money for a plane ticket out of the Matrix, family. All right. Shout out to Passport Blueprint in the building. We got Bobby the Space Ghost in the building. I like that name, bro. QB Passport Flexing in the building, man. I've been seeing you, bro. I've been seeing you doing your thing out there in Mexico. We got to do another show soon, man. But shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yes, and do me a favor, guys. Yeah, the judge is showing. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all see it in the thumbnail. Let me turn this music down. I think I got some music in the background. But do you guys want me to let that music rock? Hold on. Let me turn that music down real quick. All right, we got 52 in the chat. Guys, do me a favor. Make sure to hit that like button for your boy. All right? Make sure you hit that like button for your boy. What up, TLR? I hear you, CC. Since BMT protected this brand, LOL. Listen, man, I gotta respond. And I did see that video. Kid Great to say he's about to be leader of the Passport Bros. Hey, good luck, man. There is no leader of the Passport Bros, but you are gonna put a target on your back when you say that, or you might get some extra interviews or something. So shout out to Kid Greatness, man. It's been a lot of guys to claim and do leaders of the Passport Bros, State of the Union of the Passport Bros. It's all for clicks and views. They really don't give a damn about Passport Bros, bro. They don't understand the ideology fully. All right, they haven't been rocking with it since the beginning. All right, the real CP show said it's because using the black male as media bait is popular, even when many non-black males are in Colombia. What up? It's Dre the Kid. What's good? What's good, man? What's good? It's Dre the Kid. He's down there, out there in Colombia right now as we speak. Now, before we get to the article, I gotta play this video real quick. All right, we're gonna get to the article in a second. I gotta play this video, man. This right here was shocking to me because for a long time I did not understand the draw of OnlyFans. All right, I just had no idea. I just assumed it was a certain demographic in OnlyFans. But what I'm about to play you is very shocking. All right, very shocking. You know, you would think there would be more of an uproar on so many, you know, the OnlyFans dynamics that's kind of hitting the West, you know, with a declining birth rate, social ills of dating. You would think there'll be more articles about OnlyFans, about these women selling themselves online to make money, all right, damaging their reputation, damaging their futures. All right, a lot of women are getting fired from their professional jobs to do OnlyFans now. A lot of guys are, I just don't understand it, to be honest with you. You know, especially in this day and age where that type of content is free and readily available. Why would you pay for it? Shocking to me. But this right here, this video that I'm about to play, all right, and this is a pretty popular podcast. I forgot the girl's name. What's the girl's name? What's the young lady's name that dropped this? But shout out to her for dropping this information because it was, you know, it explains a lot. Let me pull this up real quick before we get to the article. This is crazy.
Women in America do OnlyFans.
Hold on. And what's her name in the chat? What's her name again? Only P or something like that. What's her name? What's her name in the chat, guys? All right. They keep making say Passport Bros are cooked. We would have been cooked a long time ago. So actually, we probably going to be overly cooked and burnt at this point. We on fire. All right, they keep us alive, bro. Every time I see your article, to be honest with you, or you know, a video or something like that, I'm like, okay, you know, I just gonna keep on getting us out there. I just keep on putting us out. We would have, you know, tampered down into our own community a long time ago, but y'all just keep us on your. I don't know why everybody got a bunch of better panties. All right, yeah, her name is Pearl. I said P or some shit, but yeah, her name is Pearl. Now this explains a lot. Now, real quick, you know I like to do a poll before I play the video. Hold on. I want to see how many of you in the chat at one point have either subbed to OnlyFans, okay, have a current OnlyFans. I'm just curious. All right, no judgment here, fellas. I'm just real curious. You know I like to do my little polls real quick. Have you ever... No. Are you subscribed to OnlyFans? Let me put it that way. Are you sub to OnlyFans or been sub? Oh, hold on. You know what? Let me write that again. There we go. So I know how you guys are. You guys might be subbed for like a couple of months and y'all unsub and everything like that. All right. I'm just curious. All right. And this is a blind poll. Don't worry about your name being put up there. All right. Just Pearly Things is your show. Okay. Just Pearly Things. All right. So let me play the video. Let me get to it. And guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button when you come in the room for your boy.
1.4 million women in America do OnlyFans. 1.2 million is between 18 and 24. what percent of women, how many women in America are between 18 to 24? I find out roughly 10 million women.
All right. So basically almost 10% of women from 18 to 24 do OnlyFans in the States. All right. Now, I don't know who did this poll. I think it's more personally, because some of them be having a little mask and secret Instagrams and telegrams and everything like that. I think it's more about 15%, maybe even 20% personally.
So just on OnlyFans alone, 10% of women in that age group are on OnlyFans. So there's only 10 million women between 18 to 25. Then I decided to think more about the consumers. Who is consuming OnlyFans?
That's what my question was. Who's really consuming OnlyFans?
And I found out that 82 million American men subscribe to OnlyFans.
82 million American men subscribe to OnlyFans. 82 million. That's probably more men that have HBO subscriptions. 82 million is a lot. That's a lot. But it gets deeper. Hold on.
Now, to think about how big that number is, how many people are in America? 165 million men are in the United States.
Bro, these numbers are crazy. 82 million, and it's only like 165 million men in the United States. That's crazy. God damn. Hey, y'all making that OnlyFans guy super rich. You gonna catch up to Elon Musk.
And they're telling me that 82 million out of 162 million are subscribed to OnlyFans. Of the 82 million men subscribed to OnlyFans, 90% are married.
That explains a lot. I assume that most OnlyFans guys were guys in college or something, early 20s that haven't really just settled in their professional career yet. Maybe not have the funds to date a lot of women, take them out and all that. That's what I assume. I would have never guessed that 90% of the 80-something million men, all right, are married. Would have never guessed that shit. That's crazy. You married dudes, bro. You married brothers or something else. That's why I never got married.
87% of OnlyFans users are male, and 68% of OnlyFans users are white.
All right, white guys, take this L, baby. All right, take this L. When the brothers take an L, we take an L. When the Latino men take an L, we take an L. All right, white guys, take this L. A lot of weirdo behavior over there. All right, a lot of weirdo behavior over there.
So the average OnlyFans customer is a white married man. No.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. There you have it, family. All right. And people are comfortable with this. Society is totally comfortable with this. You see OnlyFans being branded everywhere. All right. You see women sacrificing their careers, police officers, nurses, flight attendants, to do OnlyFans. You got women making millions of dollars on end. It's getting more and more extreme. Women are doing 100 guy gangbangs to get out there now. All right, so they can make OnlyFans money. They don't really have any regard towards their children at all. Pretty much, they don't care if their children get bullied and picked on when they kids go to school, and they be like, "Hey, I'm gonna pull your mom up on OnlyFans." The image search is very easy right about now. And knowing kids, knowing how sinister kids can be, if they see a hot mom, they probably doing an image search right away. Let me see if she's on OnlyFans. She's kind of pretty. Let me see if she's on OnlyFans. Timmy's mom is on OnlyFans. Oh shit! All right, Leroy's mom is on OnlyFans. You're gonna tell the whole type of school, and that kid is gonna want to delete himself. All right, there's nothing worse than finding out that, in most cases when you're a young kid, and a lot of these guys don't have dads around. All right, a lot of these is kids with single moms, because who's going to marry an OnlyFans girl? Well, some guys will. And it's going to be heartbreaking for them. But the moms don't care because money and status, popularity, and attention comes first. All right. Let me redo this comment by the Real CP Show. The crazy part is they need males resources on OnlyFans. This is embarrassing, but they say they don't need a man. They're laughing at numbers on males on this. And this is why they hate the Passport Bros so much. You would think these feminists would be outraged of women selling their bodies online, pretty much ruining themselves. You would think it would be more outrage of this, but it's not that much outrage because they're making money. They feel like it's sexual liberation to a certain degree, but they're very triggered by the Passport Bros because the Passport Bros is messing up everybody's market share. All right. Now, this would be a perfect segue into the article. All right, let me pull this article up. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I was moving things around on this streaming service. Here we go. Now, as you guys can see, Barron's is like a financial publication. They got stock picks. All right. I have no idea why they would just mention the Passport Bros for whatever reason. Don't understand it. But let's see what they have to say. Now they're focused on Medellin. All right, they feel like that's the only place that we travel to for some odd reason. Medellin, the destination of Passport Bros, looking for sex and quote unquote docile women. When have anybody ever called them docile? That don't seem like a terminology or a word that we really use in our little vocabulary. Docile women. We're not really looking for robots or anything like that. All right. Let's continue. All right. So, under the name Passport Bros, I'm not going to read the entire article, but under the name Passport Bros, a large online community of men promotes sex tourism. Now, that line right there is false. All right. They're pretty much talking about sneak cam guys, random YouTubers. Okay. And I'm not saying it's not guys that promote or, might do videos in Medellin or Cartagena or something like that, or Sosua or something like that. But all them guys don't really consider themselves Passport Bros. They just random guys doing their own thing, filming content. But they love to associate the Passport Bros with sex tourism instead of guys looking for more traditional wives, guys looking to stretch their American dollar because it goes further overseas. Right? So right then and there in the very first line, of course, is cap. Under the name Passport Bros, a large online community of men promotes sex tourism from the developing world to places where they believe it's easier to court. So which is it? Y'all ever catch this double talk? I always point out double talk. Now, is it promoting sex tourism, or is it guys going overseas to date women that they feel like are easier to court? Which one is it? Among their favorite destinations is Medellin, which is plagued by human trafficking and child exploitation. Now, this was going on well before the Passport Bros. Well before. Okay. And that goes on in every country, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that does go on in every country. Even in Atlanta, the city that I'm from, it's a huge trafficking rings in Atlanta and everything like that. They bust them every year. All right. Passport Bros, and they always mention Austin. Not Austin Holloman, this is the other Austin on TikTok. They always mention him, guide to finding a Latina in Medellin. All right, so they mentioned him right there. All right, they're talking about attending events, and it seems like all this information is still coming from that producer, I believe, because she's pretty much regurgitating the same information over and over again. Now, this was a podcast, a couple of days ago. This article actually came out in January. But it just seems like they just keep taking the same context, the same content, and they're just putting this content out all over the place. All right. I don't know why is it such a vested interest to tear down the Passport Bros. This shit is amazing to me. We got 94 in the room, almost 100 guys. Do me a favor, make sure you hit that like button. I'm gonna do a whole reaction on the OnlyFans video, so don't worry. All right, I just kind of want to mention it in the stream today. With members from the United States and Europe, this fraternity claims that we're not a fraternity. This fraternity claims that the women in the midst are influenced by hostile feminism. Okay. Now, this is a quote from a Reddit forum. The official Passport Bros doesn't have a Reddit forum. We have our own app. All right. In the United States, women are arrogant, selfish, and demanding. This is just a random comment on a random Reddit. All right. Writes user on a Reddit forum with 32,000 members. Now, we got about 25,000 members in our Facebook group. All right. Almost close to 10,000 users on the Passport Bros app. All right. So we know it's like a lot of little offset Passport Bros, bootleg groups and everything. You know, there's nothing really we can do about that. But they always find like what they're looking for if they look deep enough. On various platforms, they share experiences from less developed countries. Now, what does that mean, less developed? What does that necessarily mean, less developed? All right. If you're living in a country where the cost of living is cheaper, the food is cheaper, how is that country necessarily less developed? The infrastructure is really good in Medellin, Colombia, especially most of the places that we are. Okay. Why is it necessarily less developed? They're always trying to take shots at these Latin countries or other countries outside the United States, as if the United States is the bee's knees. Who the hell wants to pay $10 for a carton of eggs, bro? On various platforms, they share experiences from less developed countries like Colombia, Mexico, Brazil, Thailand, and the Philippines, where they claim to have had success according to frequent mentions. Now, you guys know we got about 470 million mentions on TikTok alone. Although prostitution is legal in Colombia, any pimping is a crime. What does that have to do with Passport Bros? I don't know. All right. According to, now this is Medellin's Secretary of Security. All right. Now he says, according to him, authorities are always monitoring digital groups where the evidence of the promotion of ex-tourism. For now, the mayor office has not associated the recent arrival of the Passport Bros. The recent arrival of they act like, hey man, they act like we are just this sinister pirate, group or something like that. They are just acting like we just this. I mean, come on, man. They are so concerned. They are so concerned. They're acting like we like modern day colonizers or something, Columbus or the Pirates of the Caribbean. Like we just this horrible force that's going around the world just doing what we want to do. This is crazy to me. And once again, this is a financial, all right, publication here. So this has nothing to do with travel, has nothing to do with just random news. This isn't CNN. This is Barron's. Okay, but guess what? I never heard of Barron's before this. So this is going to bring a lot of people to their little financial blog. All right. Now they mentioned my guy Passport Dog. I haven't talked to Passport Dog. I haven't really heard from him in a long time. I do know him. I came to Medellin for what we all come to Medellin for, and what no one wants to talk about. He's the man for your trip, says a young man in English from the iconic, pretty much downtown Medellin. The guy's Passport Dog. So Passport Dog just does tours and stuff like that. I never known him to claim himself to be a Passport Bro, but they're saying he's a self-proclaimed Passport Bro, offering tours for men in Colombia. Strip club tour. I take them from the neighborhood to the penthouse, picking up girls, he says in another post. All right. So they're just finding, it's so easy to find like anything you want on the internet and try to associate it with the Passport Bros. Okay. I'm gonna give a shout out to my man Osama Abdul $2 super chat, man. I really appreciate that. He says congrats, brother BMT. Yeah, Dre the Kid. Crazy work. They got your boy Passport Dog up in there. All right. The narrative that describes Latinas as more docile and more feminine. All right, who's saying they're more docile? Have you ever been in a relationship with a Latina woman? There's nothing docile about a Latina. You know, if you dated a Colombian, a Puerto Rican, a Dominican, there's nothing docile about them, especially if they're Afro-Colombian or Afro-Latina. All right, they're very passionate women. It's a very passionate, romantic, non-hookup culture. Okay, but there's nothing docile about it. Nothing docile about it. That's just all right. And more feminine. That they are. That they are. Is based on stereotypes and posing a potential risk because it allows human trafficking and sexual exploitation to continue to grow. That statement makes no sense whatsoever. Double talk once again. Double talking once again. Okay, so nobody's calling them docile. We do admit that the women in these countries are way more feminine. Okay, and that's because of the culture. That's because of what the men require. All right. All cultures have stereotypes. We know this. It also increases the vulnerability of local women, she adds. How so? How so? Passport bros, all right, are interested in casual encounters, and some, quote, are looking for a good wife. All right. You know what's interesting to me? I think a lot of people that travel overseas, all right, especially in groups of males and females, that's the one thing that a lot of people are looking up when they go to a foreign country. Let's be real here. They're looking for fun. They're looking for a casual situation because they're overseas. And when you overseas, you know, you kind of let your guard down to a certain degree. You want to kind of have, you know, a short sexual encounter, if anything. And that goes for males and females. And that's been going on way before the passport or the coining of the phrase, the passport bros. All right. And once again, I mean, they keep mentioning this dude that created a website. Late after the fact. We know the Passport Bros, you know, we coined it way back in the 2020s. But he does have a website called the Official Passport Bros. Okay. And he's saying modern feminism have produced an entire generation of toxic feminine women that has turned men into the enemies. Now, this is true. But I don't know who this Chase P. Taylor guy is. This guy, once again, is just trying to cap off the popularity of it. He doesn't have anything trademarked or anything like that. This is just a random dude that created a Passport Bros website that nobody goes to. All right. This has literally caused men to give up on dating. We know that's true. In their countries and prefer women in Latin America and Asia where they are raised to be feminine. Okay. It's a diverse community, but Passport Bros like Taylor say that he's interested in romantic relationships where couples can build life as a team. And we know, as men, we know that's probably one of the most important decisions that you will make. We got 100 in the room. Guys, do me a favor, make sure you hit that like button. That is one of the most important decisions that you make in your life as a man, is who you choose as a mate. So that's very true. Okay. All right. Now they're saying some Passport Bros are associated with incels. Are we really? Men who consider themselves rejected by the opposite sex. See, that's a whole nother. Now they tied in. First, they tied in sexual tourism. All right. Toxic masculinity. Now they're tying in incels. Now, incels have their own little movement going on out there on YouTube. That's their own thing. Just because guys are traveling over the world doesn't necessarily mean that they can't get women in the States. It's not hard getting women in America. It's not hard. America has a wild ass hookup culture. Okay. It's not super difficult to, you know, is it worth your time? Is it just worth the squeeze a lot of times? Maybe not. All right. But it's not hard. To try to tie us into sexual tourists, toxic incels, Okay. Some passport bros are associated with incels, men who consider themselves rejected by opposite sex, who feel resentful and angry about their condition and therefore blame women, says Karen Holt, a professor at Michigan State University. All right. All right. So we all know her spin. She's not comfortable with guys going overseas, dating younger, more beautiful, feminine women. So of course she's going to say that, all right, because she's in her feelings. They are also politically linked. We politically linked of the red pill, a radical ideology movement that is past years and rejects progressive values. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. Okay. Passport Bros was a solution to the red pill, blue pill bullshit. All right. We never really associated with that. We was always in our own community, doing our own things, celebrating that we're overseas, excited to learn about different cultures, excited about learning different languages, excited to be dating outside of our culture, excited to be dating outside of the West. All right. All right. It says in April, Medellin restricted pros on a handful of tourist streets following the arrest of an American, Timothy Livingston. So now they're bringing up the dude that has nothing to do. You see how they tying all this bullshit in? This shit has nothing to do with Passport Bros, right? This was going on way before the coin of the phrase Passport Bros. Now they tied in a pedo. So here we go. They tied in pedos, incels, sexual tourists, toxic masculinity. All right, they are triggered, family. This is why it's so important for us to house our own community, guys. It's really important. Extremely important. I'm not even going to read that part. That has nothing to do with the Passport Bros. 14 foreigners have been arrested in Medellin 2024 for that pedo stuff in Miami. So that's 14 out of millions of people. All right, a lot of those guys come from other Latin countries, by the way. Okay, a lot of those guys are non-American. They don't consider themselves Passport Bros. They're just random dudes doing stuff they should not be doing, horrific things they should not be doing. How is this tied into the Passport Bros? I'm about to start suing people, family. Straight up, I'm about to start suing them. All right. The birthplace of the slain drug lord Pablo Escobar. What does the Passport Bros got to do with Pablo Escobar? All right. Now it suffers from the scourge of sex trafficking syndicates. Now is this recent? Is this just started because of the Passport Bros? All right. Yeah, they really are throwing Dookie on the walls here. Shout out my man Kirby Films with 5 through Super Chat, man. I really appreciate that. Says, what up, BMT? The people that write these stories are crazy. Travel safe, bro. Appreciate the $5 Super Chat. Always showing love, man. Appreciate that. We got to link up too, bro. So now they're just talking about random things that's happened in Medellin. Now they're talking about the Medellin cartel. It has nothing to do with the Passport Bros, trafficking girls and stuff. They've been doing that since forever. They're talking about different organizations that control it. All right, so this is the last statement right here. Tourists are welcome and their investments are welcome. Of course they are. But we're not interested in blood-stained dollars. Blood-stained dollars in Colombia? Really? The number one trafficking source of cocaine and cartels and violence around the world. They're not interested in blood-stained dollars. Medellin was basically built by the money from the cartels. Okay? I'm not shitting on Medellin, but when they say they're not interested in blood-stained dollars, really? Really? And what does that have to do with the Passport Bros art? Nothing. Nothing. Passport Bros is just an ideology. It's just a mindset. It can't be stopped. It won't be stopped. No matter how many negative associations you try to put on the Passport Bros brand, it is what it is. We're here to stay. Y'all keep us relevant by writing hit pieces and articles and many documentaries and everything considered the Passport Bros. We really, 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 all right, need to put out our own documentary. All right. It is very important for us to control our own narrative. Okay. It's BMP not playing on their ass. Nah, man, I'm not upset or anything, but it's just come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all that triggered, y'all that worried that you can't pull from this pool of lonely, desperate men that are getting their passports and decide to travel the world. So you do all of this to the men you claim you don't even want. I never imagined that we'll get this much pushback. Never in a million years. I didn't think people would even care. All right. I know I thought we was having just a viral moment, but apparently this is more than viral. This is here to stay. This is here to stay. What up, Ray Hannah? Right, like trafficking started because of the Passport Bros. Yeah, the Passport Bros. Yeah, the foundation of the Passport Bros was 100% black men. It has the black male orientation, and that's another reason. That's another reason. Okay. Dollar Wheel, you're absolutely right, my brother. I'm just gonna put it that way. You're absolutely right. Oh, George Foreman passed away today. I didn't know that, Cornell. Man, rest in power to George Foreman. He's one of my favorite boxers. All right, so real quick, we've been at it for a little minute, man. There's a gender associated Passport Bros with black males when the primary person that travel is non-black males. See the games. Yeah, rest in power to George Foreman. Rest in power to George Foreman. All right. But once again, family, appreciate you guys tuning in. This is a quick show. I got to do some traveling today, so I'm going to go ahead and get on out here, just tapping in with the family. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. We are out. Peace.